Okay, you guys, today's video is going to be all about Brazilian Blowout. This is a smoothing system and it's really good treatment for clients with curly or frizzy hair. I don't do a ton of them, but I'm going to be doing it on my brother-in-law today because he has pretty curly hair. His texture is pretty soft. It's a nice texture for curly hair, but he does have a lot of frizz, so we are going to be combating that today. Brazilian Blowout has a few different steps. I just showed you guys all of those bottles. Those are all of the steps that we are going to be using today. Brazilian Blowout comes with its own clarifying shampoo, and that is step number 1. We are washing his hair twice with this. This is just going to remove any impurities, buildup, anything that was in his hair to give us a really clean canvas for the solution. Okay, step number 2 is to towel dry the hair. It's actually pretty important not to take too much moisture out of the hair when doing this, so I just blow out the hair gently with the towel, and then we are going to be parting it off in 4 different sections. The reason we have to leave moisture in here is because that's what helps the solution run through the hair nicely. You don't want to take too much of that out because then you're going to have to use more solution, and it's funny because with Brazilian Blowout, the less the better. You don't want to just saturate, saturate, saturate. They always say that a little bit goes a long way. Alright, you guys, I'm so mad. My camera was having issues this day and it was just turning on and off by itself, and I recorded the whole thing of me applying the solution and my camera didn't catch any of it. So I'm really, really sorry that that step was skipped. I know that that's a super important step, but basically once the hair is separated into the 4 quadrants, you apply the solution in very, very fine sections, similar to an all-over color. You saturate it from roots to ends, and then you just work up to the next section. A little bit goes a long way, so usually when I dip my brush, I can get about 3 or 4 sections with that brush dip. So just know that that's how you apply the solution, and then once that is done, you're going to start blow drying. The solution is activated by heat, so that's why we are blow drying. They also recommend using a boar bristle brush to blow the solution into the hair, and you want to take somewhat small sections depending on how thick or how thin their hair is, just so that you can make sure that everything's getting dried and that everything is getting saturated really evenly so that that solution can get worked in there really well. So I am just doing that right now. I am using the Kristen S boar bristle brush, and this is an amazing brush for this. The next step is flat ironing the solution into the already dried hair. This is the step that I feel is the most tedious because you have to be really patient. You have to really go through each section of hair, and they recommend going over each section anywhere from 4 to 7 times depending on the result you're going for. If you really want to straighten the hair, up to 7 times, so 7 passes over that one section. If you want to just maintain frizz and soften the curl, you could do 4. For him, I'm doing 5 because I want to be like right in between between the two. I am using my Babyliss flat iron, and this is seriously my favorite flat iron I have ever owned. It is incredible, and it is the best for things like this. The next step after this is to take them back to the bowl, rinse, and then apply the mask that comes with the Brazilian Blowout. I left that mask on for about 15 minutes. I didn't record that step just because my camera was having issues, but I feel like I recorded pretty much most of the important steps. The heat is really where the solution is activated and one of the most important things, so make sure when you're blow drying and flat ironing to really put a lot of love into it. If you are interested in doing Brazilian Blowout, you can look up the steps on their website. You can get solution from beauty supplies in the area, or you can look online too. So it's a really helpful thing if your clients have frizzy or curly hair, and I thought I would record this video because it's a little different than my usual videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have a great day.